Welcome to another edition of Inspired to Retire. And I wanted to share with you my newest toy. Yep, I got myself a neon sign. Let me turn this around so you can see it. I have not yet turned it on. This is my first time. Here's the sign. I tried hanging it up. I don't have the right tools yet, so I'm going to have to give it up for today. But well, let me show you what it looks like when it's on. I don't even know because I haven't done it. Ready? Whoa! That is so cool. What? I guess that makes it brighter and that makes it dimmer, maybe? I'm pressing. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. It's a pretty purple though. Can't exactly tell it's purple. I wanted to talk to you about the 5 things that I think are important to think about before you retire, because not everybody's going to have $1 million. Who has $1 million saved up? If they're anything like me, they've gone through hard times. And if you're anything like me, you've gone through many hard times. And a lot of times savings get dried up doing that. You can do the best to your ability and still wind up at my age with 0 saved. That's where I'm at. I plan on changing that pretty radically. But we have not had 2 incomes for the longest time. So that has changed recently, and we are going to aggressively save starting in January. But what 5 things do you need to think about for yourself before you retire? And you should think about these things way far away from it. Number 1, where are you now? Where are you in your headspace? Where are you in your assets, your income, and your savings? For me, my asset is my home. It's almost paid off. So that's a very good thing. So I will either stay here to stay in place or move out to another state to be with my daughter. That's about the only asset. My cars aren't worth very much. I don't have much else other than my eBay inventory, which I guess I could sell it off in like a fire sale. But yeah, there's not much of value to the other things that are in my life monetarily. Take a look at what income you have now and how you're managing it. What kind of income are you thinking of that you need for the future? We'll get into that in a minute. But look at what income you have coming in now and what expenses you have. Just take it, write down one side income, other side expenses, and see where you stand. On the other side, savings. What savings do you have? I've already shared with you I don't have any savings, but that's going to change. I do and will have a pension. So that is something that will hopefully help me out in the future, as far as getting through retirement with some ease, but not everybody has access to those things anymore. But maybe you have a 401k. Check out what's in your IRA. Whatever you use as your savings tool, do that. And so number 2, boost your savings. It's a big one. So that's what we plan on doing. We've recovered from yet another, time in our life where it was crisis, but now we're in a place where we can actually save, and we're going to do it aggressively. Determine how much money you really think you need. I'd like to call him my friend. He doesn't know me, but Duane, who is another YouTuber that I watched, he retired on 500K. I will not get to 500K, but I also don't think that my expenses necessitate a 500K. Would I like that? Sure, but that's not going to be a reality for me. So if you're like me, who's going to be looking at like having maybe 200K plus your house, this is where we're at, right? This is where we're at. This is what we have to deal with. And I still think it's quite possible to have a comfortable retirement with that amount of money. Number 3, now that you know where you stand and what savings you have. Now I want you to create a retirement budget. What will that look like? So for me, that will look like losing my mortgage because it should be paid off. Most of my debts should be paid off. I have some pretty hefty debts I'm paying back right now. And at the end, when I get to the retirement point, 65 or 66, 67, whenever I decide that is, then those things will not be part of my budget anymore. So my budget will be pretty low with just utilities and maybe a car payment because I might need another car. Again, you have to look into all those things for your situation. What will be your future reality? It's hard to face that, but you have to look at it as such. And then number 4, downsize. Downsize your debt, downsize your clutter. And that's obviously what my channel is all about, because when I'm done doing this video, I'm going to head over to the laundry room and work on the laundry room because it's obviously I have a teeny tiny corner that I got done last weekend, and I'm going to dive into it some more. So, pare down your debt, pare down your clutter. Nobody wants your stuff. Trust me, they don't want your stuff. If they do want your stuff, give it to them. Bye-bye. Give it to them. Enjoy it. Keep only the things, not only that spark joy, but that also just bring you happiness. They can throw that away when you're gone. But if it sparks happiness for you, keep it. Do not get rid of the things that you love. This first round that I'm going around the house is all things that are easily gotten rid of or just hurt just a little bit. I know the next round I go through will be much harder, but again, I've got to pare down. And then, so that was number 4. Number 5, think about creating a passive income. For me as a teacher, I've thought about all the things I've done over the years and the things that are in my mind yet that I want to create as something I can share with another teacher. And they have this thing called Teachers Pay Teachers, where I've purchased things from, other teachers purchase things from, that are usually useful tools. And I've got a lot of tools in my head that I'm thinking through and would like to publish. And that would be a passive income. So when anybody came by and purchased an item for the couple of bucks or whatever, that would just be a little extra money coming into my bank account every month that I didn't do anything extra for. I did a one-time project on it and it's done. Another passive income would be YouTube. I started a YouTube channel. I don't know if it's going to take off. I don't know if people are going to resonate with an average person, somebody who struggles. I'm just anybody. I swear, I'm just anybody out there who struggles and somebody who really has lived enough life to think I figured out a few things and hopefully can give you some advice. Again, this is just my thoughts, my opinions. I am not any kind of legal source, so don't go to me for that. It's just what I think you really need to do. And then finally, you can always have in retirement a part-time job. I will probably always do eBay because I enjoy the thrill of the chase. I enjoy finding things that are secret treasures and selling them. And if you enjoy that kind of thing, maybe you'd like eBay too. eBay does take a big chunk of your money, takes a big chunk of your time. As you could see from my listing video, I'm not sure I've posted that one yet, but it takes quite a bit of time to take the pictures, take the measurements, put everything away, and then finally get it listed through the little keyboard. So it's not like click your fingers and it's listed kind of thing. There is work involved, and then there's work in getting it and packaging it, and sometimes a lot of time spent packaging it, finding the right packaging. So I mean, you have to be up for all of that. I am. I like that adventure. So those are the 5 things. Let's just review. Where are you now in your assets, income, and savings? Number 2, boost your savings in any way possible, even if it's just by $5 a month, $10 a month. Do what you can. Take all your raises and put them into your retirement savings. Number 3, create a new retirement budget, a budget based on the future you. and what it'll look like when that day when you retire, what kind of assets you have, what kind of bills you will have, and count up everything that'll be paid off. I'm going to try and do a mock budget to show you, my viewers, and I am so happy that I have 60 plus subscribers already. That is amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you all for subscribing. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I know most people say that. I think I've yet to say that in my videos. So please like and subscribe. But I will show you my own budget. I'm going to put it on a big piece of board so you can, everybody can see it, and I can like point to it and like be all professional looking, just for fun. Number 4 is downsize your debt and your clutter. And number 5, create some kind of passive income, or maybe plan on having a part-time job or some kind of part-time income producing thing that you can do. So those are the 5 things I think are most important to having a good outcome in retirement. Don't ignore it. Don't put your head in the sand until it's too late and you've got no choice. You have choices now. I have choices now in the 5 to 7 years before I retire. You have choices too. So make them good ones, and, you know, inspire others and be kind, because we're all in this together. And, you know, retirement is just your next chapter in life. So thanks for watching, and join me in the laundry room. I'll be down there in a minute. Bye.